We more be a kwaba shonkopa esabe Odeneho TV studio. We also subscribe to our YouTube channel Odeneho TV. You like, you comment it. Your comment section. We also click on the notification button for more news updates. Akwa koye nsem bebre ewo my Ghana ha. Nyina NSA nyame adoma 2024 election ya no kwa. Ehwa so James Chikwesi no ho nchire no yepa. Akwa koye nsem bebre nene Diabotre ne nya daji bakubi ababeto ye na so bakubi adrope. Mempese mese obro no kan ho na tese nkoti nsemu ntwemu emra audio ni ansa na subscribe to our YouTube channel Odeneho TV. Oba like it, oba comment it. We so share waje. Sorry, we so share link to many people and as many platforms. I'm already say oba recommend this channel Odeneho TV to many people. Yen share one you go to Marcis Medas.
And a National Cathedral scandal, and a kitchen scandal, and a dear scandal. Martin Amidu say, if you have skeletons in your cupboard, you do not come around blaming people of hiding a skeleton in their own cupboard. Or say, as a former Attorney General, BBC, there was a judgment debt debacle. Na okaipa kwanya sabre no na Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa oye Deputy Minister of Information epa na chew through a telephone call to pay an amount of $1.3 million to the petitioner, even when he knew that the case was still in court. Yani anyway. Was it the Deputy Minister of Education, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, efa phone, efre ono Martin Amidu. Se ontua $1.3 million en former petitioner no, emra no ono Okudzeto Ablakwa ne nim very well. Se case no e wo court ya yenkan bi. Now, Martin Amidu Chiremu was saying, Honorable Okudzeto spoke to me when I was in office to pay this money. I told him that I won't, even if he knew the people. Mr. Amidu said, added that he, Ablakwa, called me to say, why didn't we pay the money to Isophoton as far as I was concerned? He was not telling the truth. Interestingly, Okudzeto Ablakwa incessantly called me to pay $1.3 million to the petitioner. Mr. Ablakwa broke the Isophoton judgment debt issue on Joy FM Newsfire program last Saturday, saying that some past government officials, particularly the former chief of staff, Kojom Pieni, could be held liable for causing financial loss to the state. However, unknown to Ghanaians, the deputy minister, then Okudzeto Ablakwa, had been fronting for Isophoton with calls to ministers to pay the alleged judgment debt of $1.3 million. Apparently fumbling with words, Mr. Ablakwa couldn't react to the former Attorney General revelations when the two clashed on Joy FM Newsfile program. Mr. Ablakwa's double standards is what is hurting me, Mr. Amidu said. Mr. Amidu said, but for the untruth being peddled by the local representative of the company, Anane Forcing, and Okudzeto Ablakwa's dirty propaganda, he would not have responded, especially since he had been employed by the Council of Elders of the party not to speak on radio. I am charitable with Ablakwa, and I have been charitable with him because of certain kind of advice being given to me directly by the NDC's Council of Elders. But what should be done should be done. Okudzeto, he continued, called to say, why don't you pay the money to Isophoton? Asked by the host whether indeed the deputy minister was pleading on behalf of the petitioner, Mr. Amidu said, as far as I am concerned, he did. Mr. Amidu causing the sense in asking the plaintiff to come for a settlement of $1.3 million when the matter was still in court. Yemfa MPP hani enchichirim kakra. Martin Amidu ene eba bonten abeka nsebia for Okudzeto Ablakwa. Oso Okudzeto Ablakwa wotie ne pa na onam ha ena scandal ena bufu. Na wono NDC Council of Elders afuto bi omde amanu ntia but asem na me no nti we dey also babe abonten no beka. Sa I suffered judgment debt of $1.3 million. Emra asem no court to cry yanka asem ni biye. Sa bere no Okudzeto Ablakwa ye Deputy Minister of Education. According to Martin Amidu as the Attorney General, or say there be any doubt Okudzeto Ablakwa for an offer. And to $1.3 million in my sofotono, to a scanama asofotono, to a scanama asofotono, and a Martin Amidu say, a summon or court. Go to crank a 70 me, Emma Yen say, would be man would differ. And to the end, I will hame, air patch out on the side of the plaintiff, knowing very well say, a summon or court. That's asking me. NDC Council of Elders na aka na noatum enka wa fire na omumi yenu kwa class ewo Joy FM 4 program friend news fast ena Martin Amidu ka se Okudzeto Ablakwa osori a o se dirty propaganda ena Okudzeto Ablakwa because ni wiwe Musa kire bi on say I support on Okudzeto Ablakwa as the Deputy Minister of Education na ni abere dendenden no. Say was a local representative of the company together with Papa your friend and enforcing. Now, why did you not allow the court to decide? He queried Ablakwa, adding that it is an international business transaction which must be laid before Parliament. Why was he incessantly calling me to pay the money when even Parliament was not aware? Enti Martin Amidu na say can be say. Edi enti na Okudzeto Ablakwa sa bre na ni abre de so no Martin Amidu ntua $1.3 million. Emra no onim sa asem no court. Emra no say nim say I sufferton any government of Ghana no e international business transaction e was here lay before Parliament. De na Okudzeto Ablakwa ye nyina so won tua $1.3 million no. Na Parliament mpo nim ho hwe. But still, he was insistent on the Attorney General paying that amount. Martin Amidu to us was on Mrs. Betty Modidrisu's role in the matter. I recall how she went ahead and settled it. Betty went ahead and commissioned a group of professionals to investigate whether there was a valid contract or not. 1 month after that, she settled, and yet they paid this professional group more than $400,000. Who has caused that loss? He asked. I do not want to get involved in petty politics and cheap propaganda. I have promised the Council of Elders I will not speak on radio. I know about isophoton more than anybody. Let us share ideas. Why would an Attorney General pay when the issue is an international business transaction on which the Supreme Court has ruled? Martin Amidu asked. He said, if because he was out of their way they wanted to pay, let them go ahead. I am not Ablakwa. My children are older than him, Ablakwa. He was not a full minister. He was not a full minister, not even a full-time government appointee. He should have passed through his sector minister who would mean it to me. Is it right for a deputy minister to be calling the Attorney General to pay a debt while his minister knew nothing about it? Mr. Amidu asked. According to Martin Amidu, Ablakwa rendered the former information minister, John Akulugu Tia, almost useless because of what he intended to get. Continuing to descend upon Ablakwa, Mr. Amidu asked, who is he to be petitioned? Who is that Ablakwa to be petitioned? How old is he to be petitioned? The former Attorney General